SEAL Colonel called it impossible. Then the female sniper proved him wrong instantly. You are not here because you earned it. You are here because somebody wanted a headline. Colonel Ethan Brooks said, loud enough for every candidate to hear. 24 soldiers stood on the range at Fort Hamilton, New York. Every eye turned toward Staff Sergeant Ava Collins from Buffalo, New York. A few smirked. One soldier whispered that she would be gone before the week ended. Ava said nothing. She simply adjusted her hearing protection and waited for the next order. The advanced sniper evaluation began before sunrise. The instructors pushed every candidate through steep hills, heavy packs, and impossible time limits. More than once, Ava received the oldest equipment and the worst firing position. Nobody expected her to complain. Nobody expected her to succeed either. During every break, she quietly checked her rifle, studied the wind, and helped another exhausted soldier repair a damaged scope without asking for credit. Colonel Brooks watched from a distance, convinced she would eventually fail. Everything changed during the final field exercise. Thick fog rolled across the valley, and the lead instructor suddenly declared the primary observer injured. The remaining teams froze. Nobody could agree on a firing solution before the target disappeared. Brooks looked across the line and almost reluctantly pointed at Ava. Show us what you think. Ava studied the terrain for only a few seconds. She calmly redirected 2 spotters, adjusted for the shifting wind, and called a completely different firing lane. The shot echoed across the valley. Seconds later, the steel target nearly 3/4 of a mile away rang cleanly. Silence covered the range. The after-action review revealed something nobody outside headquarters had known. Ava had quietly spent years supporting classified Overwatch missions where patience mattered more than pride. She had never spoken about it because real professionals rarely did. Colonel Brooks walked to the front of the formation. He looked directly at Ava, then saluted. No speech followed. No excuses were offered. The soldiers who had laughed first were now the first to follow her instructions. That morning, every person on the range learned the same lesson. Respect is never handed out. It is earned, one decision at a time.